It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Broncos and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Laviska Shenault to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts...
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Second and 10 now. Hauled in by Rice. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Mahomes on first and 10. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
It's taken in by Williams. that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much, your training money will follow.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chiefs will get set to go on off. Mahomes. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Short pass caught by his tight end. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, Mahomes to throw. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Completes this one to Rice. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And it's in half. Well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. 2nd and 3 now. Nix from the gun. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Williams. Breaks through, and he might break away. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat.
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. All right, Brock, that was a design run. Those always open you up to some contact. It obviously popped the football free for 6. What do you do there as a QB?
Well, you work so hard on ball security, right? But it's usually within the pocket or when you're throwing it. You don't spend a lot of time on ball security outside the pocket. But he's going to have to.
Butker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Give to Williams from the gun. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-0 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 5. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Right back to Williams on 1st down. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Nix. Screen set up here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play action with Nix. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Broncos 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3.
And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. Quick hitter complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
You know, it's great flying through the air run, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Going for it, it's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Nix now to throw. He completes it in traffic. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Broncos with some work to do, trailing in this game. Here's Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
He's got the hook up to Watkins. Ain't touching down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing again, Mahomes. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Jones trying the left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Kadarius Toney back deep for the Chiefs. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Broke through the tackle. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. so let's get to it. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles, where you see the final score there. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. From there, we head east to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. In that one, all even as they play the visiting Texans. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete left side. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Fair call at the 33 for 1st down. Nix off the play action. Looking for a target. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. It's Nix. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. They'll throw again. Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Play action with Nix. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Nix from the gun. It's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down, ball at the 36. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it sets up second down. Throwing from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So they're left facing third and long. To throw, here's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the Husko. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
Butker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. First and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Breaks the tackle, still going. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the third. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now it's second down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Motioning left is their running back. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Hauled in by Rice. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. To the air, Mahomes. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. 3rd and just 2 to go. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Markers reset, ball at the 37. A first down carry for Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
A second down run by Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
To the left side, and it is caught. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 2nd and 6 now. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, here's Jones. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Nix. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring it down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their 1st sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, Cox, complete pass. Into the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Butker to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Denver set to take the field on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Brought in by Juju. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Nix from the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Nix. He's got it, room to run. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here's Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. First down, ball at the 36. Nix now to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Third down, it's Mahomes. No hesitation, and that one's caught. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Jones once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball at the 33 for first down. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He'll take 5 on the carry. That gets him back to even. 2nd and 10 now.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.